What up, good people? It's your boy, Godly Mind State. Back at you with another one, man. This story just sound crazy to me. Boy who wouldn't stand for Pledge Allegiance was later arrested in Florida. A clash over 11-year-old Florida student's refusal to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance ended in his arrest earlier this month, according to reports. A sixth grader at Lawton Childs Middle School Academy in Lakeland, Florida, objected when asked to stand for the pledge, telling the substitute teacher that he found the American flag racist. Well, I agree with you, young man. After an alleged confrontation with the substitute and the school staff, the boy was placed under arrest and taken to juvenile detention center. Police have said that the child's arrest was unrelated to his willingness to stand for the pledge. Yeah, it was more about breaking that spirit of resistance in him. According to both the Ledger and the Bay News, the student was arrested on February the 4th on charges of disrupting the school function and resisting arrest without violence. A spokesperson for Polk County Public Schools told Patch that students are not required to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and that the substitute teacher in question has since been barred from accepting teaching assignments at any other schools in the district. Lakeland Police spokesperson Gary Gross tells Bustle that Florida Public Schools public record law prohibits the department from speaking about juvenile misdemeanor arrests, but stressed that the arrest had nothing to do with the child not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Bustle had reached out to both Lawton Childs Middle School Academy and the Polk County Public School District for additional comment. Things reportedly got heated when the sixth grader refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, telling the substitute that he found the flag racist and the national anthem to be offensive to blacks. And reportedly, the teacher claimed to have then asked the child why, if it was so bad, then why did he go to another place to live? That white supremacist shit. According to the substitute state, y'all built the fucking country on our back. That's why he ain't got to go nowhere else. According to the substitute statement, the child replied, "They brought me here." "Oh, I agree with you, sir." To which the teacher responded, "Well, you can always go back." According to Bay News, the substitute then called the office telling the district in her statement, "I did not want to continue dealing with him." A spokesperson for Polk County Public Schools told Patch the student became disruptive. Of course y'all gonna say that shit about him. I don't believe none of that shit. And the teacher contacted the school administrators for assistance. It was at this point that the Lawton Childs Middle Academy's resource deputy became involved, according to the school district spokesperson. They told Patch that Lakeland police arrested the 11-year-old after he became disrupted and had refused to follow repeated instructions given by both the school staff and law enforcement. Yeah, y'all want him to fold up and y'all want to drill in his mind that he got to do what y'all say. But no, I'm proud of this young black man for standing their ground. To be clear, students are not required to participate in the Pledge of Allegiance in the school district, told the pastor. Unfortunately, a substitute teacher was not aware of this. So why in the fuck y'all arresting him? This is stupid, bro. I don't even really want to read no more of this shit, but it ain't that much more. In an interview with Bay News, the student's mother criticized both the substitute teacher and the school for how they handled the situation. She was wrong. She was way out of her place. Damn right, stand up for your baby. The news outlet reported the mother said, "The substitute teacher, I want the charges dropped and I want the school to be held accountable for what happened because it shouldn't have been handled the way that it was handled." I totally agree with that lady. They want to sit up there and criminalize this young man for his right not to stand for no racist ass flag and for schooling the teacher on what she knew, but she thought that he was not man enough to tell her about herself and about that racist flag, and she want to hit him with the classic line, "If you don't like it, go back to Africa." Nah, bitch, we indigenous over here too. Sorry, this shit, I hate how they tried to treat the young man. But how I feel about this as a parent, so I ain't got to go on no more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it right there. But you please let me know how you feel about this case right here and them arresting this young man for basically not standing up for some shit that he don't believe in. And that's a code that I live by to this day. So of course I'm siding with the young brother in this situation. Like, subscribe, share my story, man. The Godly Mind State. Thank you for your time, and come back again.